Well, you took your sweet-ass time coming here. Let's get down to brass tacks. We need to get this thing moving if we want to keep the element of surprise. You've done some great work for us up to this point, and we're hoping to use your unique abilities to aid us once again. Thanks to the task my subordinates have delegated to you, the NCR now has a unique opportunity. We now have a chance to take the fight to those bastards on their home turf. I'm in the beginning stages of planning out an assault on the fort. I've made calls to our allies, and they're on their way to our position. Once our forces are in place in garrison here, we'll begin our assault.
Sir, I don't know what happened. A bunch of Legionnaires just stormed into the power station.
Into the power station? How is that possible?
I don't know, sir. There was some talk of them entering through the clog intake tunnels, but I don't have any confirmation. On my way up here, there was some chatter about their commander, the Legate, I think he's called, set up at some kind of base on the eastern bank.
Okay, listen here. Unless we can get some additional support, I'm gonna need you to help me resolve this situation. You need to make your way to this camp they have on the eastern bank and take out the Legate. That should hamstring this attack. Thanks for your support. I'll make sure the NCR emergency radio is up and running. Go kill those bastards.
Good gracious! The Legion is using the intake tunnels to storm their way into the dam. Someone has to stop them. I think that you should be able to divert the flow of the water into the generator turbines. That would grind them up like a hamburger. The computer to activate it is just ahead, but you may need to go outside to activate the manual override. That system hasn't been used in a while. Good luck. I'm gonna find a place to not get shot.
Hey, the game is over. Let's give the Mojave something to remember, pal.
Another kill to my name!
Snipers in position. Repeat, snipers in position. Unit 4, reinforce Unit 8. Deploying Battalion 14 to the southwestern flank. All units, be aware we are receiving help from a non-NCR military asset.
Engaging hostiles.
Location Bravo, Bravo, Charlie. The doctor is coming. Deploying Battalion 14 to the southwestern flank. All units, be aware we are receiving help from a non-NCR military asset. Location Bravo, Bravo, Charlie. The doctor is coming. Unit 23, await reinforcement from Unit 42. Deploying Battalion 14 to the southwestern flank.
You got a bigger gun I can borrow?
Unit 4, reinforce Unit 8. Unit 15, reinforce Unit 16 at Defense Point Sigma Delta. Deploying Battalion 14 to the southwestern flank. Unit 4, reinforce Unit 8. Delta Squad, redeploy. All unit commands, relay your current position and status. Snipers in position. Repeat, snipers in position. Delta Squad, redeploy.
Morning.
Unit 23, await reinforcement from Unit 42. Location Bravo, Bravo, Charlie. The doctor is coming. Unit 15, reinforce Unit 16 at Defense Point Sigma Delta. Troopers have managed to contain several small riots that were breaking out in the area surrounding New Vegas. Snipers in position. Repeat, snipers in position. Deploying Battalion 14 to the southwestern flank. Unit 23, await reinforcement from Unit 42. Snipers in position. Repeat, snipers in position. Unit 15, reinforce Unit 16 at Defense Point Sigma Delta.
Whoa, careful.
All unit commands, relay your current position and status. Delta Squad, redeploy. There is a confirmed report that the Legion mounted a simultaneous assault at Camp Forlorn Hope.
Alpha Squad reporting in. Thanks for the support back there. We've been assigned to ensure you make it to the Legate. How can we be of assistance? You're in charge of this operation. That sounds like a suicide mission, but our orders are to take commands from you. Unit, let's move out.
Forlorn Hope is engaged in the fortification phase. We have successfully defended Forlorn Hope. Unit 4, reinforce Unit 8. Snipers in position. Repeat, snipers in position.
Trouble.
Unit 15, reinforce Unit 16 at defense point Sigma Delta. Unit 4, reinforce Unit 8. A group of troopers that can only be described as ragtag managed to fend off a brutal attack at Camp Golf. I salute your bravery. Hold the front. Location Bravo, Bravo, Charlie. The doctor is coming. Snipers in position. Repeat, snipers in position. Unit 15, reinforce Unit 16 at defense point Sigma Delta. Delta Squad, redeploy. Location Bravo, Bravo, Charlie. The doctor is coming. Unit 4, reinforce Unit 8. All unit commands, relay your current position and status. Unit 15, reinforce Unit 16 at defense point Sigma Delta. All units, be aware we are receiving help from a non-NCR military asset. Location Bravo, Bravo, Charlie. The doctor is coming.
Hey,
Deploying Battalion 14 to the southwestern flank. All units, be aware we are receiving help from a non-NCR military asset.
You'll pay for that! Retribution!
Brotherhood. I'm not even making a dent with this.
Unit 23, await reinforcement from Unit 42. redeploy. Location Bravo, Bravo, Charlie. The doctor is coming.
For the Brotherhood.
All units, be aware we are receiving help from a non-NCR military asset. Snipers in position. Repeat, snipers in position. Unit 23, await reinforcement from Unit 42. Delta Squad, redeploy. Deploy Battalion 14 to the southwestern flank.
You'll pay for that! Retribution!
Snipers in position. Repeat, snipers in position. Unit 23, await reinforcement from Unit 42. Deploy Battalion 14 to the southwestern flank.
Retribution!
Busted.
Unit 4, reinforce Unit 8. Unit 15, reinforce Unit 16 at Defense Point Sigma Delta. Snipers in position. Repeat, snipers in position.
That's a fine bit of work back there. Truth told, I'm surprised you made it out of there in one piece. You and the dam. I'm impressed to say the least, and that's no easy thing. You've secured NCR's future. The administration sends its thanks for what it's worth. We clean up, take prisoners, watch the east for any more trouble from the Legion. Though I think they're still running, according to our scouts. After that, we'll see what happens when the dust settles and how the Mojave looks now without Caesar coming for its throat. Something tells me we better enjoy this breather while we can. And if that means Vegas, then you and the troops have earned it. Can't keep the courier spirit down, eh? Fair enough. We'll clean up here. Kind of curious how this is going to pan out in the long run. But I guess history will tell us in its own sweet time.
And so the courier who had cheated death in the cemetery outside Good Springs cheated death once again, and the Mojave wasteland was forever changed. The new California Republic celebrated its second victory at Hoover Dam, establishing definitive control over the entire Mojave wasteland. Soon after, they negotiated terms to annex the Strip, Freeside, and many surrounding communities. The Mojave wasteland, at long last, had had entirely fallen under the NCR's banner. The courier, fair and even-handed in her dealings throughout the wasteland, was honored by the NCR for her support of the military at Hoover Dam. She was presented with the Golden Branch, the highest civilian decoration given by the Republic.
Brotherhood and the NCR in the Mojave Wasteland declared an official truce, despite continued hostilities between the two in the west. As per their agreement, the NCR handed over all suits of salvaged power armor, and in return, the Brotherhood helped patrol I-15 and Highway 95.
After the NCR's victory at the dam, in part thanks to follower medical support, NCR allowed the followers to care for refugees as they see fit. Old Mormon Fort expanded its services and was able to aid more people, becoming a refuge for the less fortunate citizens of New Vegas.
After the NCR victory at Hoover Dam, the temporary truce between them and the Kings blossomed into a full-scale relief effort for the people. While the NCR made repeated entreaties that Freeside join the Republic, the Kings steadfastly maintained their independence.
And so the Courier's Road came to an end, for now. In the new world of the Mojave Wasteland, fighting continued, blood was spilled, and many lived and died just as they had in the old world. Because war never changes.